I think it was a festival or classes at the University of Tehran. And besides, I don't know whose class it was either. Azade Shahmiri or Azade Ganja or Zahra Khosravi, which took place in a basement in the Bahar Third Alley. I remember Arash was sitting next to me. Oh yeah. Afterwards, we were in our family home. There was a small multicolored parrot. There was a monochrome parrot that had found its way into the house, and I was trying to put it outside and couldn't. Later, Homolus, my cat, had become a snake, and it kept I was trying to throw it outside and trying to kill it. The poor tiny parrot was scared. Later, Homolus was holding something resembling a baseball bat had become with her a turtle or a gecko and was trying to hit the parrot and crush it. I don't know why I didn't stop her, and it kept lunging at the parrot trying to kill it, and its feathers would fall, but it wouldn't die. It kept on flapping its wings and flying to another corner. Such a poor innocent soul. The cat was holding something resembling a pipe with his tail and was trying to hit the parrot, accompanied by an elderly man and woman. I went to the downstairs neighbor's apartment, which was occupied by another elderly man. I don't know why I didn't stop him. I didn't quite understand what happened. One of them was a bookkeeper. He just kept on hitting that poor soul, and its feathers would fall, but it didn't die. The other elderly man. Then it seemed like a bad incident. It kept on flapping its wings and flying to another corner. To marry each other, and the young woman and the young man came outside at an old couple's home. Then a girl called my name from upper story and said, and I knew that she was referring to the parrot. I told her that this news made me happy. But then the parrot hit the glass door. Of course, it was now green with a red. I opened the door. I felt bad for it, so I opened the door. I put my veil on and went outside into the courtyard. There was a mouse outside with a long hair, and it appeared to be Komodus. There was a mouse outside with long hair, and it appeared I was trying to get the mouse away from her, and she ran away into the street. I was afraid she would be run over by a car. I went back into the courtyard so that she was running to get the mouse away from him. She came back, but then a winged creature, maybe a bat or a predatory bird of some kind, and he ran away into the streets right in the middle of the courtyard.
Finally, a thought crossed my mind. Who saw what in the seventh vault of the seventh heaven? I do not know.
یه چیزایی سخت صحبت کردن از بعضی چیزا سخت. مثلا امروز اومدم رفتم دستشویی. بعد من همیشه با توالت فرنگی وارد اتاق شدم. اون درپوش پلاستیکی زیرش همیشه بقیه آدم‌ها جمع میشه و باید تمیزش کنی. بعد رو دستم دیدم. به یاد آقای مشایخی افتادم. نه زمانی بود که یه تایمی می‌نوشتم. نیم فاصله رعایت با هم. اسم اون آدم مهم نیست، اما یکی از اونها یک کاراکتر آقای مشایخی شخصیت خیالی بود و من خیلی باهاش حال کردم. خودش میگفت به او علاقه داشتم. خودش میگفت سوسیس بخوره. انقدر سوسیس بخوره که حالت تهوع بگیره. میگفت یه دوست ارمنی داشت گرفته. من اون دوست ارمنیشو خودم ساختم. یعنی کسی بود که من چند سال پیش باهاش تصادف کردم. وقتی شروع کردم نوشتم تصمیم گرفتم که بشه دوست مشایخی. هر چی دستم 3 بار گفتن تولدت مبارک، اما قرمزیش هنوز بر دستانم مانده.
Anyway, that morning as I waited for the elevator to come to the 8th floor, I opened CoStar out of habit and boredom. It was exactly 10:55 a.m. And I was late and uncertain of where it was I was supposed to go. But I knew where I was going. There was a girl standing next to me, and she was not paying the slightest attention to what was happening around her. There was a man standing next to me, and he was not paying the slightest attention
for what felt like
what was
33
happening
seconds,
around him.
with my phone still open on CoStar.
I stared at him for what felt like
After an
33
insurmountable
seconds.
amount of seconds, she finally looked at me with an unconscious, involuntary smile.
After an insurmountable amount of seconds, he finally looked at me.
She looked like a bowl of sheer berenj that had been abandoned for 3 days.
He looked pale and handsome.
Stale, and the taste of it turned my stomach.
Today at a glance.
Today at a glance. You are not your thoughts.
You are not your thoughts.
It was getting late, so I pressed the button 3 more times until it was quite clear.
It was getting late.
The elevator would not be coming. A secret I now shared with the
So we stood,
girl alone.
waiting.
While we stood, waiting.
It was at this moment
that my thoughts suddenly froze.
September 27th, 2005. I'm really suffering under all this emotional pressure. It's really terrifying and difficult. I have never experienced anything like this. I can't begin to explain how heavy it is. My throat hurts. I can't even tell whether the lump in my throat is from anxiety or from holding in my tears. I had a lucid dream today. I went to bed after Aunt Mina left. I dreamt I was passing through the hallway. Then I made a story of this passing on Instagram. Arash replied saying, "You don't even have any books." I can't even tell whether I got really mad and wanted to say, "You're just a sore throat, not all of us are scientists like you." I was about to take a picture of the bookshelf. Then my screen showed a wide open space in the middle of the night. I had a lucid dream today. I hit switch camera and I saw that it wasn't my face. I was passing through the hallway. I also saw my mom on the screen standing next to me. My dream space was really dark. I suddenly realized I was dreaming. I thought, fuck yeah, I can change everything in my favor. I was about to take a picture of the Matrix, jumping around as though there was a software bug. I went in front of the mirror to change my appearance. My face kept changing. It wouldn't stay still for even a second. Then my screen showed an evening scenery. I thought, okay, it should be my own face then. But then it was as though I couldn't recreate my own face. I was startled out of sleep. I kept going in and out of consciousness. There were 2 people sitting on 2 separate sofas. I would practice changing my dreams. Even in sleep, I could still hear the sounds coming in from the highway outside our house. The scenes were constantly changing during the last time I was dreaming. It was similar to a DMT hallucination. I found myself in a place which seemed to me like a black hole, to see myself, and there was a small dark lake in front of me. I bent my head so that I could see my reflection. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up. I woke up with a smile on my face. I suddenly saw a cluster of coronaviruses situated amidst the parallel dimensions of a galaxy. I was next to a lake with green and blue colors, breathtaking view. Then a gigantic eye appeared and streams of writings appeared in its pupil. There were some numbers which were the numbers of corona. I bent my head so that I could see and they were hastily rising upwards. I thought, no, I don't want them to go up, and the wave that had risen dramatically fell just the same.
I wanted more than anything to close my eyes and dive into each time nothingness. I could hear the elevator moving up and down, skipping
I opened
the
my
8th
eyes
floor each time. I rocked back and forth on the tip of my toes with half-closed eyes.
I felt the light.
I wanted to disappear into the moving light that came through the elevator doors.
That was
the
all
community is
around
gone,
me.
somebody screamed. When I came to, I was slouched over on a beaten-up Eames chair.
Their room was small and familiar, and I loved everything about it.
عجیبه که دیگه نمیتونم سرت رو لمس کنم. موهای پرپشت سیاهت رو محکم بگیرم و انقدر محکم بکشم عقب که جمجمت رو باز کنم. مغز صورتیت رو ببینم که نورون‌ها توش جرقه میزنن. انگشتام رو که به درد جراحی میخورم ببرم لاشون و چند تا اتصال رو قطع کنم و چند تا وصل. و یه کاری کنم که من اونی بشم که میخوای. که بشینم رو پاتو بوست کنم. که کنتراست پوست یخ خودم و داغی تن تو رو حس کنم. هیچ بوسه‌ای خواب تو رو به هم نمیزنه و هیچ آتیشی سردی تنت رو گرم نمیکنه. مغزت خوراک کرما و مورچه ها شده. من به تنت چنگ میزنم و توی گوشت زمزمه میکنم. یادت میترسیدم تنها بمونی. یادت فکر میکردم تو نمیتونی بدون من تو این دنیا دووم بیاری. تو اونی بودی که به من احتیاج داشت و من از لذت دونستنش پوست تنم دون دون میشد. تو چیزی رو توی من کاشتی که خیلی ترسناک و خیلی عظیمه و با من کاری نداره، اما پوست و گوشت و روح هر کی که نزدیکم بشه رو سوراخ میکنه و حوصله‌اش رو میمکه تا بازم بزرگتر و ترسناکتر بشه. دیگه زیر پوستم جا نمیشه. میدونم که زیر همه سوسکا و حشره‌هایی که دارن لباتو میجوان و مک میزنن داری بهش پوزخند میزنی. ولی تو مردی و من همه چیزت رو تصاحب کردم. تن تو، خاطراتت و سیاهی‌هات و اندوهت رو. چیزایی که تا ابد نگه میدارم و بهت پسشون نمیدم.
تو خیابون داشت راه میرفت. دوباره چشاش سیاهی رفت. نشست یه گوشه، برای نشستن احساس کرد. اصلا نمیخواست که اینجوری دیده بشه. حتی اگه کسی دوستش نداشته باشه. وسط یک علفزار. اما فکر کن وسط یه علفزاری. اینو دکترش دفعه پیش بهش گفته بود. اصلا قبل از این خودش هم این کارو میکرد. وقتی از مطب اومد بیرون داشت فکر میکرد چرا باید پول اضافه بده به این دکترا. آه صدای گوشنواز خشخش علف‌ها گوش‌هایش را نوازش می‌داد. با خود گفت چه روز زیبایی. هیچ وقت نشده بود. یعنی هیچ وقت، فقط وقتی که تو خواب میدید نزدیک میشد به اون حسی که دنبالش بود، اما هیچ تجربه زنده‌ای نداشت. میتونی با هم بیای بیرون سیگار بکشی؟ حتما. ازت ممنونم. خودت برو. نرفت. کنار شوفاژی که اصلا روشن نبود نشست و به علفزار فکر کرد. و به علفزار فکر کرد. خودش که در خواب دیده بود. اما تو خواب دیده بود. یه خوابی که توش زندگی کرده بود فکر کرد. به خوابی که در دوباره آه کرده بود. به خودش گفت حتی این بار چشمانش برق زد.
چند سال زندگی کردم دارم خواب میبینم. تو زنده بودی. ما با هم بودیم. رفتیم جنوب. توی دریا و زیر نور مهتاب شنا کردیم. از صخره‌ها بالا رفتیم و خرچنگا رو دیدیم که چسبیده بودن به تنه صخره. موجودات ناشناخته باستانی. رفتیم جنوب. مهمونی رفتیم. دعوا کردیم. به هم زدیم. من دانشگاه رفتم. از پاساژ فروزنده مقاله‌های کلاسامو پرینت گرفتم. دفاع کردم و لیسانسمو گرفتم. از صخره‌ها بالا رفتم. عاشق یه مرد خیلی گنده‌تر از خودم شدم و عشقمون نافرجام موند. خداحافظی کردیم و گفت دیگه نمیتونه منو ببینه. تنهایی یه عالمه مهمونی رفتم. شیوای مهمونی پرنده‌هایی رو پشت بوم یه خونه در آسمون حمص رو با میگو روی یه سری نون گرد فلسطینی سرو میکرد و من نمیخواستم بخورم ولی همه اصرار کردن امتحان کنم و بدمزه نیست. تو دوباره مردی. توی یه دستشوی بین‌راهی چیش کردم که دستشوی خونه یه زن بیخانمان بود. توی بستنی فروشی یه پسر بستنیشو انداخت و من دیدم همون موزیسین است که توی مهمونی که با هم رفتیم باهاش رفیق شدی. با هم حرف زدیم و حال تو رو پرسید. تو دوباره مردی. دیدم حوصله ندارم دوباره برای آدم جدید تعریف کنم که تو دیگه زنده نیستی. فهمیدم دارم خواب میبینم. فهمیدم این پسر موزیسینه و این بستنی فروشیه و اون خرچنگا و حمص میگو وجود نداشته هیچ وقت. و من چند سال دوباره زندگی کردم. تقریبا هیچی عوض نشده بود. فقط همه چیز از واقعیت 1-2 درجه بهتر و قشنگتر بود. همه اون سالها یادم مونده و نمیدونم با این همه دیتای دروغی که از واقعیت واقعی تره چیکار کنم. همه چیز قشنگ بود.
به مردن دلم میخواد هیچ وقت دوباره نگردم خونه لرزاده. به خودم همیشه میگم. یه وقتی میافتم که از خواب میپریدم و به مردنت فکر میکردم. به روز مرگت، لحظه‌ای که چطوری مرگت رو قبول کنم. اما همه اینا قبل از مردنت بود. لحظه‌ای که مردی اصلا هیچ کس متوجه نشد. حتی بغلت کردیم گذاشتیمت رو تخت. من فرداش نیومدم. رفتم گل فروشی. گل خریدم و گذاشتم روی تخت. بجاش رفتم گل فروشی و یه سری گل خریدم و گذاشتم روی تخت. مزارت. این جدی نمادین ترین کاری بود که تا اون موقع انجام داده بودم. ببین اینا پلانکتونن. تو شب رنگشون مشخص میشه. در خواب دیده بودم که تو هم اینجا گریم گرفت. چون تو خواب دیده بودم. تو هم اونجا بودی. تو گفته بودی ببین من گوشام خوب میشه. من اینجا هستم. تو را حرف بزنم. میتونم تمام حرفاتو بشنوم هرچند که نفهمم. اما من سکوت کردم و نگفتم. چون بین ما اینجوری بوده. وقتی همو بغل میکردیم من سکوت کردم و بغل میکردم رو موتور تا برسیم خونه لرزاده. این لذت بخشترین قسمت اون روز بود. فقط به تو نگاه کردم.
At the beginning of the Chikai
tells
Bardo,
him that he should concentrate all his energy
face to
on the
face
recognition
with a clear
of that light.
He tells him that he should concentrate all his energy on the recognition of that light.
He's also told
The deceased
that
is
along
also
with the clear
told that
light,
during this bardo,
visions will appear
along
to
with
him.
the clear light, visions from the Sangsara will appear to him. The Lama warns the deceased to ignore these visions because their main purpose is to interfere with his concentration and to attract him away from salvation and into a sangsaric existence.
He is warned to ignore these
visions.
The
soul fails to recognize the primary clear light. The Lama sets him face to face a second time,
away from
this time with the secondary clear light. If his failure to recognize the clear light continues for 4 days after
if he fails to
recovers from his
recognize the
after-death
primary
swoon,
clear light,
he enters the second
he will burn in
or the
hell
Khanai
for
Bardo.
eternity.